What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we have some big news coming out of Reddit. A huge leak of Battlefield 2042 content has been brought out today. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and also click on the notification bell so you guys know exactly when I post another video. Now, with this leak comes from a user named Aaronfrogger on Xbox. If you guys didn't know, today was preload day for Xbox, November 6th. Aaronfrogger preloaded the game. You legend, by the way. You are a legend and a scholar. Preloaded the game and decided, you know what the hell? Let me go ahead and click on it and see what happens. Boom, he gets into the full game and he releases a few details that we previously did not know about Battlefield 2042. Also, this is a small channel. I get that. I have less than 1,000 subscribers. At the same time, I want to protect the channel. So I'm not going to show anything in terms of videos and images that Aaronfrogger released today on Reddit because I don't want EA ninjas out for me. I'm the little guy, but they don't care. Now, I believe that he was playing on the Xbox Series X, but he was playing the last gen version of the game because there was a video of him in Kaleidoscope and it only showed a 64 player map. So going over some of the leaks, not a lot of positives, to be honest with you. The menus look very good, very sleek, very clean. The leakers also show the collection screen where the specialist loadouts, weapons, gear, vehicles, and drones are. Basically, I believe this is where you customize everything. Now, another thing that is right next to collections is the store, which we all knew they were gonna sell skins. I mean, that's the main reason why we have specialists in Battlefield 2042. One of the biggest things he showed was the Portal menus for every game that is going to be included in Portal. Another thing he showed was some gameplay from El Alamein. Hopefully I always get that wrong. And it looks absolutely fantastic. It just looks crisp in detail. The colors just pop out. I cannot wait to play Portal. Now, moving on to some of the negative things, and depending on where you stand in the community or which side of the hype or disappointment you're in, you could be very disappointed. The launch number of guns is going to be 22 guns. Now, 22 guns sounds like a very low amount when it comes to a Battlefield game. I remember Battlefield 3 launched with about 48 weapons, and that's not including DLC weapons or anything like that. But that is the economy of games or FPS we're in right now. When it comes to battle passes, season passes, whatever you want to call them, it's a drip effect. You're going to get a couple of weapons in this battle pass. You're going to get a couple of weapons in the next battle pass, and it all adds up. So I expected that from the offset, that I knew because specialists took over classes, we weren't going to have the robust number of weapon selections that we had in past Battlefield games. Now, when it comes to weapons, we have 4 ARs, 4 SMGs, 2 LMGs, 3 snipers, 3 secondaries, 3 marksmans, and 3 utilities. The utilities, I believe, fall into the categories of shotguns. So that equals 22 weapons. Now, there was a data miner, a very well-known data miner by the name of Temproyo. You guys all know. He data mined some other weapons. He data mined an additional LMG, sniper, and utility, and 2 secondary weapons, and also a Cobra 9 crossbow, which makes me believe that that is going to be in the battle pass. Now, something to back that up was Tom Henderson, a well-known leaker for Battlefield, and he has been right a lot of times. Everybody wants to give him a lot of slack, talk mad crap about Tom Henderson, how he's just looking for clicks. You got to give the dude some props. He's been right a lot of times when it comes to Battlefield 2042, and he is the unofficial Battlefield community manager. So shout out Tom Henderson. I'm pretty sure you're not going to watch this video, but shout out to you, my brother. He said back in July, I believe, that the battle pass will contain 5 to 6 weapons. So this data mine from Temproyo lines up with what Tom Henderson said that the battle pass was going to include. Now, am I mad about the 22 weapons at launch? No, Reason being is that Battlefield 4 has tons of weapons, more than 50 weapons, I believe there is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it goes into the 60s. I use maybe 10 weapons of those consistently. So 22 weapons doesn't really get me down or anything like that. My hype level is still the same. And because a lot of the weapons are going to be tied to the battle pass, it just doesn't bother me whatsoever. Now, another thing that was a huge negative, according to the Battlefield community, was the no-show of the server browser. So far in Battlefield 2042, there is no mention of a server browser, and Aaronfrogger showed the selection, or the quick match selection, for All Out Warfare. There is no server browser for All Out Warfare. Two things. DICE didn't bother to put a server browser because they have their own browsers. And another could be that we will have skill-based matchmaking in Battlefield 2042. I know that is such a bad thing. I hate skill-based matchmaking. I don't think it belongs in Battlefield, but I don't care for it. I mean, I adjust to whatever comes my way, I guess. Another thing is, I haven't used server browsers in such a long time that I forget how they usually work, to be honest with you. I don't really care for server browsers. Now, there will be server browsers in Portal, but we do not know if those server browsers also tie into the All Out Warfare multiplayer or the main multiplayer of the game, which I don't think is going to be the main multiplayer part of the game. 3-4 months down the line, Portal is going to be that main multiplayer experience when it comes to Battlefield 2042. So we don't know yet. We don't know about the server browser, if that's going to be tied into the All Out Warfare. So my final thoughts when it comes to these big leaks today: Aaronfrogger, you are a legend. You are a absolute madman, and I thank you for it. Hopefully EA does not send the ninjas to you to, dice you up, okay? So hopefully not. Hopefully you're still good. All right, so my hype levels still the same. I can't wait to play the game. I don't care about the number of guns. I don't care about server browsers. Those things are just small to me. I mean, I agree. 22 guns at launch is a very small number, but that's just not enough to, not have me hyped for the game. So I'm still hyped for the game. I still can't wait for it. I still cannot wait for Friday, November 12th to get into Battlefield 2042. If you guys feel the same, leave a comment. If you don't, leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. I appreciate it. You guys be safe. Don't do anything stupid, and I love you guys. Peace out.